All right, folks, welcome back to Mr. Cue Billiards in Lindenhurst, New York. I'm Upstate Al with AZB TV. I'm going to be joined in the booth shortly by Mr. Steve Kurtz. You're about to watch the finals between these two. You're going to watch the finals between these two players, Jeremy Sossei and Hunter Lombardo. Now, keep your eye on the race. It's a race to 9. If Hunter gets there, he's the champ. If Jeremy Sossei gets to 9, then it's an extended race to 11 coming from the B side. All right, we're going to be right here, and then you can see they're getting ready to line up, and Jeremy Sossei's going to break first. All right, guys, just to let you know, they both players elected to play for the whole prize money. In other words, first and second place. So there's some money on the line here. It's winner take all. How about that? Yes, Ron the Rhino Mason. Hit him with it when you see him. So keep that in mind. These players are playing for it. They've been here all day. Hunter Lombardo and Jeremy agreed to play for the whole enchilada, first and second place. Put a little sweat on it. And Hunter did beat Jeremy the first set, by the way, in the hot seat, Steve.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so this is going to be quite interesting. I'm going to do a little bit of work on the side. Steve will keep you company.
Looks like he left him half a ball. Sounds like Hunter said he's going to play the 5 ball. Nice little shot.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody that's sharing it on social media. If you will, please share it that we are watching the finals between Hunter Lombardo and Jeremy Sossei, and it looks like Hunter Lombardo went up 1-0.
Yeah,
Am I
he drew
correct?
first blood.
Okay, first blood drawn. Winner take all, folks. They're playing for the whole enchilada, just to let you know. Forget about taking second place. They're playing for first and second. Hunter Lombardo gets to 9. It's over. Jeremy Sossei gets to 9. It's an extended race to 11. Playing for it all. On the line. Please spread the word. Turn down some of the background noise. Well, Steve, what do you think about these comfortable seats that Scott gave us here, huh? Pretty good for a couple of tall guys, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Scott, good host here. Mr. Cue Billiards in Lindenhurst, guys. Take a ride out to see him at Sunrise Highway. I believe the address is 76 Sunrise Highway. If I'm not mistaken. We'll flash it up anyway. There it is, 76 Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, New York. Come on out and pay Scott a visit. Let him know how much you appreciate the experience of watching pro open players, open pro players here in his pool room. He's added quite a bit of money through the years, and he continues to do so, make improvements. I took my off the screen. I guess Hunter Lombardo kicked the 1 in the side, huh?
Yep.
Made the 2. Shooting out. Back cutting the 4 into the side pocket, winding up perfect on the 6. 1 stop shopping. Stop the rock, draw it back maybe a couple inches to get straight on the 7. You elected to stop it just as good.
That's fine because you're just going to roll up off this to play for the 8.
Right, but hold the angle.
There.
Got to hold the
angle. Yeah.
Get back for the 9. Wants a little angle. Well, he actually could be straight and just draw back, but now he's got to watch his speed. Got to draw underneath the 10. You don't want to draw above it, you can get stuck. There you go, right underneath it. Whoa, don't get jacked up over that now. That'll wreak a little bit of havoc on your stroke. He's got the enough of the cue ball to do it.
He's on the break.
Hunter Lombardo wants to get this over with quick, Steve. What do you say?
Mm-hmm.
2-0. Hunter.
I think that's the fastest I've ever seen Hunter play.
Isn't it something?
He's very
deliberate, right?
deliberate, methodical player.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. AccuStats, make it happen. 8-ball invitational coming up quick. Before that, it's coming up the U.S. Open. And we want to give a big shout out to Diana Hoppy, who donated a couple of DVDs to AZB TV, so we can give them away in contest. But we also want to make you aware that you can order the Earl Strickland Road Stories 2. Right there is a telephone number, or you can go to dianahoppy.com, and you can actually watch a trailer of the DVD. You can buy it right there on her website. She's got it all set up for everybody. dianahoppy.com. Big shout out to Lacassi Cues, the Tap League, and of course, Delta 13, Ozone Billiards, Poisoned by Predator, Gotham City Technologies, owned by Ron the Rhino Mason, Simonis and Aramis Balls, and some pictures that the folks have been sending in here to the booth. There you see on the left with the ultraviolet ray glasses on is Mr. Marty Herman and, of course, world champion Mika Immonen. This is a shot that Jimmy Too Slow For Me sent into the booth. Thank you. And, of course, our ace in the hole, Tommy Seminaro Jr., who's coming back to play pool, sending in other pictures. And this is another one sent in by Marty. Hunter says, let's get underway. Bada bing. Steve Kurtz, upstate Al in the booth. Hunter broke them like, wow, what happened to the balls that run in the rack?
He pocketed 4 balls on that break.
Holy canoe.
One of them being the 10, so that'll come back up.
3 balls and the 10. 4 ball total. That's some break right there. Two balls all the way up table on the short rail. Above the 3, right above the 3 there is a 2. Does he spin into it and bump the 3, or does he just play safe? I didn't hear it. Well, obviously he's playing safe.
He hit it a little weak.
You know, believe it or not, from my line of fire, it looks like Jeremy can make this.
Yeah, I think he can.
He's got to spin it a little bit, but it's a makeable shot. Jammed it.
Wow.
It works in mysterious ways, T, you know? Yes, sir.
right there, folks, is the link for AZ Billiards. If you want to purchase the shirts from the Jason Shaw and Shane Van Boning match that they played for $5,000, they're still available. Scotty B, Scott Bannon, put them on AZ Billiards, and we'll give you a look at those shirts as soon as we get a chance. But Hunter's really not going to give us a chance here. He is working on Jeremy Sossei like a bad virus, as he leads now 3-0, and they're playing for the whole enchilada. They elected to play for first and second place. This is what the shirts look like. This is the front of the shirt. Jason versus Shane. The date they played, and it was for $5,000, winner take all. It was called King of the Castle. And that's the back of the shirts right there. Scott Bannon's got a few left over, and he's put them on AZ Billiards. He's got different sizes, and get in touch with Scott Bannon. And if you don't, we're going to send these guys after you. We're going to send the boys down there. Take care of you. Now, really, support Scott Bannon. He's trying to do everything he can to help Phil, too. And believe me, the prices that he's giving them away for is practically a gift. What did it cost him to put those graphics on there? If you're just signing on, just to let you know, if Hunter gets to 9, he will become the champion of the Predator Tour stop here at Mr. Cue Billiards, because he's undefeated. And if Jeremy gets to 9, it will be extended to 11, because he's coming from the B side. Oh, hey, Bora, what's up there, big buddy? Both players agreed to play for first and second place prize. They put it all in one pot, and they said, let's play for it all. So I feel bad for the person that's going to lose this match, because the player's been here for a good 10, 11, maybe 12 hours. And to walk out the door without earning and getting this far in this tournament, it's brutal. So they agreed to play for both prize funds, first and second place. Yeah, I mean, wow is right. That should be a capital W-O-W, because, you know, who wants to work out here in this field for 10, 11 hours to 12 hours and go home without a prize fund? If you
That's not even minimum wage.
You know what I mean? You figured it all out yourself?
Yeah.
Gee, I'll tell you what, the next time somebody talks bad about you, I'm going to set them straight. Well, you know, yeah, there you go. That's the capital. You really don't want to spend your whole day and leave empty hands. Plus pay your tolls and fuel and come out here. So, but you know how it is. Pool players do that. I think Phil Davis had a little something to do with that, you know, setting that all up. Let's play for it all. I don't know if you guys know Phil, but Phil likes to grind. Thanks for sharing it, guys. If you didn't share it, please share it on the social media. Let everybody know these players are grinding it out for the whole thing. The initial match they played, these two players right here, they actually played in the half-seat round. And it went hill-hill. And right now, Hunter Lombardo jumps out to a quick 3-0. Yeah, I think Phil had a lot to do with it. And maybe we could run Phil over here and let him explain how he worked this deal out, playing for it all. He might even be over there sweating it. Yeah, I just went over there and tried to grab Phil. Phil is sweating it. He's in the corner by himself. He's got his eyes on this match. He looks like a fish hawk. He's not moving, just his eyes are moving. So he's definitely got something to do with it. Hunter has 3, Joey. Okay. What's the actual race? Right there on the screen, 9 or 11. The player that came from the winner's side that got the hot seat is Hunter Lombardo. If he gets to 9, it's over. Jeremy gets to 9, it's extended to 11. Jeremy coming from the B side. Beautiful kick shot. Nice speed on the 3. Hunter Lombardo has paint. He definitely could see the edge of the 3. This is a nice save. Put the cue ball back where it is, right there. Feather it, get by the 8, come out. The bottom right-hand corner. Short rail, long rail. Back up to where the cue ball is now. Just don't hit it too full. I don't know what he's trying here. Okay, just banked it. That'll work, but still a makeable shot. Look at Mikey Fingers in the chat trying to find out all of the information. How come you didn't show up here, sir, on the weekend? Don't tell me you were painting a log cabin. All right? You should have been out here. What was the total of players? 80, 86, something like that?
I'm not sure. I wasn't here yesterday. So
I don't know, Mike. You're going to have to get in touch with Tony. Get in touch with TR. What's up? Well, you should be out soon. Yeah, buy one of Scotty B's shirts. Here, I'll give you the link so you can buy the shirts. Make sure you click on the link. You go right to the thread on AZ Billiards. You can see the pictures of the shirts and everything. It's brutal because we used to be able to put a link above the chat and we can't anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That's the interface. They're changing it all around. Unless they're going to add it, who knows? Pool girl. Okay, who is pool girl? Or is it P00? No, it's pool girl. I don't know who it is. Or maybe I do, and I need a refresher course on the name because so many people you meet going from here to there. Yeah, they're doing some improvements. Oh, Aaron, how are you? Now I know who you are. And where were you? How come you didn't come out and play? They had a nice showing. Oh, I know where you went. There was another tournament somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Probably more local for you. Jeremy Sossei has got to get on the move here. Mikey Fingers, get a shirt. How's the castle for the U.S. Amateur qualify? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I knew there was a few tournaments going on. A lot of tournaments this weekend, beside the World Cup. Gee whiz. Calcutta? We don't have Calcuttas. Oh, was there a Calcutta here in this tournament? A players auction, you mean? For the points? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. You have to get in touch with Tony for that information. But, I don't believe so. Yeah, but all the pool shirts you got for free, Mikey. Pay for one, will you? Hey, Hunter, what a great hit there on the 5-ball. I like Mikey Fingers. He's got a good insight into the game, especially in the straight pool.
Yeah, Mike's good people.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
really care what anyone says about him.
I said he's got a good insight. I didn't say he was good people. Take it easy. I'll never, you know, something happens in your life, and just for some reason you're not going to forget about it. You know, I'll never forget that we were having a conversation, Mikey and I, about a match that was over. We thought it was still in progress.
Right.
We're actually given the possibilities of the shot. And we're talking this way, like you and I, eye to eye, you know, and we're just having a deep conversation.
Right.
And it was Alaska playing somebody, and here's Alaska right in front of us breaking his cue down. And we're still talking about the shot. You know, some things happen like that where you're never going to forget.
Right. Yeah, Mike, it's me, Steve.
Yeah, Steve Kurtz, I'm sorry. Let me bring him up again.
Hey, Mike, you going to come to Bayshore on Tuesday nights for Straight Pool League or what?
Possibly straight pool matches actually coming here, too. So, you know, Steve, I think you can get a little bit busier.
Mike, I'm working too, all right? So get a better excuse.
That was epic. You got that right. I'll never forget it. Jeremy Sossei says, you damn right, that was epic. So was that sinking of that 10 ball. We got the Rhino hanging right off to our left here. Just want you guys to know that. He's hanging out. Oh, your name has been spread all over the internet already. Wait till you get home on your Facebook. The Rhino, they're going to hit you up. Hit him up, guys. Let Ron Mason know that his new nickname is going to stick. Hunter Lombardo gave it to him. Let's make that official. It's Ron the Rhino Mason. So stick it to him on Facebook.
Mike, I get off
Put some
work
pictures
around 4:30 on a typical day.
and
so.
put some pictures of a rhino. Photoshopped him with his face in the front of it. There it is. Ron the Rhino Mason in the chat. He caught that, Joey. All right. Jeremy Sossei breaks him up pretty good. He's got the shot under 2. Tag him. Get pictures of rhinos and stuff and put them on his Facebook page. Photoshop his face into him. Or a rhino and put Ron's photo in the eyes or something. Because the buzz in the pool room is, right now, everybody's calling him the Rhino. He's loving it, though. He's loving it. He likes it. Hey, 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 what's going on up there in the Pennsylvania area? We got a lot of snow here in Long Island. It's just coming down by the buckets. Oh, that's a white seal out there? When you start getting tired, you start hallucinating. I had a few slices of pizza.
There's still more. Go help yourself.
No, no, thank you. Had enough. I believe it's Pennsylvania, right?
I believe so.
Jeremy Sossei walking right through this rack. Come off just a long round.
Hunter has to get the 9. If Hunter gets the 9 first, the match is over. If Jeremy gets the 9, then it's extended to 11.
There was a pro player called
Pro wrestler.
A wrestler. A pro player, I said, huh? A wrestler. All right, we'll get that wrestler's photo and throw it on Ron Mason. Put it on his Facebook wall.
Oh, great. Now I have a vision in my head of Ron Mason with wrestling tights on.
Well, if there was a wrestler out there with the name Rhino, put it on his Facebook page. Well, Jeremy Sossei making a quick work of this rack, and rack number 5 is on the verge of going up one more bead and trying to turn this into a 3-2. It's that very delicate right there. There you have it, 3-2. We got to thank a lot of people on our way, because a lot of people are backing us up and keeping us on the road. AZ Billiards, the mothership of billiards, pool and billiards. Doesn't get any bigger than that. It's the world's largest pool site. azbilliards.com, Simonis and Aramis, the Kings of Vapor, the Tap League, the best amateur league in North America. And of course, up in the right-hand corner, live stream news on Facebook. If you're not a member of live stream news on Facebook and you have accessibility, you can elect to go over there and suggest to be a member. That's the profile picture you'll see in the group, the live stream news. Gotham City Technologies, Ron Mason's company, the IT guy to go to. If you have any kind of problems with your computers, that's the man you want to go to. Or if you want to build a website, he can build them, and he can also host them. Whatever you guys are trying to put in the chat there, any kind of links or anything, they're not working. You want me to turn them on? Give me a second here. I'll turn them on. We'll get it. Let me get back to the match here, because Jeremy's about to break. Troy, you've been censored, and Joe, you've been censored by the bot. I don't know why. Maybe it's a link you guys want to put in. Hold on. Boom. Okay, I got the links open. Hit us with that link, Joe.
They're probably Wikipedia links to the Rhino wrestler.
He says just need to Photoshop his face in it. All right, in there. All right. Wow, somebody must have hit a skunk outside. Somebody must have hit a skunk. Close that door. I can smell it coming in. Somebody hit a skunk? All right, Joey put that in. That's the AZB thread. And Troy put this on. Let's sweat it. There he is. The Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
He was a wrestler that Tony. There was a wrestler called the Rhino. Tony knew about him. All right. What is this link that Joey put in here? Oh, that's for the shirts. Okay. Skunk, huh? All right, this is the finals. Actually, I'm not coming to Philly anytime soon. I'll be going, possibly not through Philly. I'll be going to. There's some of these comments in the chat. I'll be going through. I'm going to Ohio. I believe I'm leaving Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. I got to be there Wednesday, so I might leave tomorrow. I got to get home first. Gonna get a good day's sleep, then leave at night or something. Going up there for the Earl Strickland Johnny Mora exhibition match, $3,000 winner take all. Well, that'll be a free live stream too, by the way, and I'll flash that for you. All right, that's probably the one Joey wanted to hit us with right there. We gotta sweat that. Oh, that's perfect. Now, Joe, that's clever right there. I like that.
We could fit Ron Mason's head on that.
Absolutely. Photoshop his face right in there. That is dead nuts.
Because I was logging in. I was in the computer.
That is the nuts.
We can have Jimmy make some shirts.
I'm gonna show everybody that picture just in case they didn't click the link. I'll see if I can swipe it.
And I don't know how to because I'm not. It gives me bar. But how do I enter a new one?
All right, Jeremy Sossei tying this ball game up, baby. Says, let's take no prisoners in this match.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Tied at 3-3. And we're going to see if we're going to get Ron Mason's picture up there in 2 seconds. Oop. All right, here's Ron Mason's picture, everybody. Let me take the logos off. There you go. Click that link that Joey DeVito put in there, and somebody Photoshopped that. That's perfect. We'll show that to Ron as soon as we can. Jeremy Sossei still racking here in Game 7. We're tied at 3 apiece. That's pretty good. Hey, Darren Myers, welcome to the club. Did you just wake up, Rubberneck? Got a job for me? Huh? Yeah, the mechanic job. I work on race cars. That's from the Jerky Boys. Don't give me the race car business. I'll come down there and bash your head in with a ratchet. You ever hear the Jerky Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Prank calls? You want to hear his voice right there. I think that picture is the nuts, Joe. Hey, Ron. Mr. Mason. Somebody is going to Photoshop your new logo for you. I just want to let you know. I want to show it to you.
No, I did the absolute best that I could.
Your face is going to go right in there.
Is that Cleary?
No, that's Joey DeVito. That's Ron the Rhino. They're going to Photoshop. They're going to Photoshop your face right in there. Yeah, it's nice. It looks good. You're going to have it all over your Facebook. He just walked away. He loves it, though. What's this on eBay? Let's see. I don't want to take too much time out of this match. We're having a little bit of fun here. I'm allowed. I've been in here for 2 days already. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, we got a...
He's got an action figure.
All right, we got an action figure, so we're going to... How do I take that picture off of there?
I have no idea.
What's up, Joe? You want to see Ron Mason's? I want to show you something else. We already got an action figure for him. Watch this, guys. Marvel already made an action figure of Ron Mason, the Rhino. We got him down packed. We got to get him one. Make sure we send him one.
Hold it up. It's fantastic.
Here, Jerry T, you got to get a photo of this, Jerry. They just come out with an action figure for Ron, the Rhino Mason. Sweat it, Marvel. The Rhino. Ron Mason.
Let me see the shirt. Original, baby. He's got the Marvel shirt
Wow.
on.
Oh,
right
he's got
now.
the Marvel shirt on.
Right now.
Nah, this is not ironic. This is really rhinoceros. Perfect. This is perfect. All right. 33. We're having a little fun here. It's Jeremy Sossei. Looks like he's going to
What's going on here?
try to kick. Wow.
It really is hilarious.
Well, we have to get Ron one of those, we have to get him one of the Marvel rhinos for himself. Jeremy Sossei's got himself in a predicament here right now. Carmen Lombardo, you know, it's 3-3, and I mean Carmen Lombardo, Hunter Lombardo, is trying to hold him down so he can get a chance to get back to the table. Well, there you have it. That was close and almost. Still, he's got problems. He's got some work to do. He's got the 6-7 to deal with up table.
Thanks. I'll give it back to you when I'm done.
Make sure you load his Facebook up. Spam his wall with all kind of rhinos. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they used to have like a rhino oil, didn't they? Like a rhino oil company too. Got some kind of picture. Yeah, they did have a rhino oil, see? Oh, it's already done on his wall. I gotta go check it out. Let's check out Ron Mason's wall. Having a little fun here at the same time watching his final match. And now Jeremy has an opportunity. Good shot on the 5. Just roll up, save an angle on the 6 to come back down table to the 7. He's got the angle. Try to get a little straight on the 7 ball, Steve. Shoot it right down the bottom left-hand corner. Throw it back or just hold right there for the 8. This is one touch. Once you get the 7 out of here, where you're good.
Yep.
Ron the Rhino Mason running out. I see that post made by Aaron. That's pretty good. I like that.
Ron the Rhino Mason running out.
Who put that in?
Yeah. That's nice. I like that. Well, Jeremy Sossei is going to take the lead. You know, he was down here, Steve. he was down here 3-0, you know? All of a sudden, he comes back and takes the lead. 4-3. Ron's right behind us looking at all the rhino things going on. He's loving it. He wants a stuffed rhino. Oh, man, it's been a long weekend. Ron, sit down for a couple of minutes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Ron the rhino running out. Yeah. Steve, you know how to control. Sit down for a couple of minutes. I got to take a break. Got to run to the men's room.
I'm good. Hey, what's going on, Joe DeVito? Oh, sorry, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the winner of the amateur side event, Mr. Ron Mason.
Hello, guys. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Too much laughing with all this rhino business. What's going on here, Steve? With Hunter?
I believe the score is 4-3 in favor of Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, Jeremy is in the lead, 4-3. So if Jeremy gets to 9 first, the race extends to 11.
Hunter's a solid player.
Yeah, it's actually the first time I've gotten to see him play. Shoots a good game.
Yeah, he actually, he's one of the best I've seen at throwing balls.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great at it. It's amazing. I mean, with precision, he does it. Like, he could throw balls backwards. It's crazy. Kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. It's actually pretty cool that they're playing for the whole prize fund.
And Jay, pool player, I agree, man. I'm over here trying to stand here and watch the match, and I keep getting called over to look at rhino pictures. I agree. They're making me want to charge him like a rhino, trust me.
I think you're still muted. Yeah, you didn't push it in. There you go.
Testing. Okay, there we go.
I'm actually going to turn the links off. If I can get to it. Get this computer rolled backwards.
What do you mean turn the links off? What, in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How did he do that before? There we go.
Oh, I gotcha. And I think it's 4-4 now.
4-4.
4-4.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
That's hilarious, man.
I cracked the hell out of those.
Yes, sir. So is this your first part of the win?
No, I won one. I think it was a couple years ago.
Right.
It was either 2012, 2011, something like that. I won it at Steinway.
Right.
It was obviously a much larger field, but you know, needless to say, it's still hard getting by a lot of these guys.
Right.
You know, the table conditions were a little tough. I mean, I forgot what the owner, Scott Murphy, told me these are the Gold Crown, all these Gold Crown 1 or something like that. And he was telling me that the way the rails are made, it truly jumps off. So when you expect the ball to stop after you hit the rail 12 inches, it was actually going like 3 feet more. It was tough.
Right.
You know, but had to adjust. It was cool.
I thought they were actually newer Gold Crowns. I think they're Gold Crown 4 is maybe they have the rails for the ones.
Probably, I think that's what it is. But they just seem a little, some of them seem a little higher on a couple of them, which kills the ball.
Right.
You know. It was fun. It was the first time in a long time, like, you know, I've been cashing in these tournaments, but usually come back on the lost side, one lost side the next day.
Right.
It felt good coming back, playing for the hot seat on the winner's side, knowing that I'm not going to just lose and have to go home.
Right.
You know, but it worked out. And Jerry T's tough action.
I've often thought about playing in one of these. I don't know. I get 9-ball or 10-ball. I don't know.
That's right. You're a 14-1 guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I know we're working on a couple of interesting things. Try to put together a Scott's doubles tournament soon.
But I think I need to get out there and at least compete.
You should, man. You should. You should give it a shot. Listen, if Charles Ames could do it, you can do it. Jeremy looks solid as always too. I hope this kid makes the Mosconi Cup, man. I really do.
How do you think the clock is going to affect him though?
I've seen him play on a clock before. He's awesome. He's awesome.
I mean, I've seen him a couple of racks where he mowed it through, but most of the times where I've seen Jeremy is more methodical. And I thought having the clock on him would really affect his game.
Well, yeah, I think it's going to affect him when it comes down to he's very methodical, but Jeremy will take his time and sometimes really put you in a coma at times because you know he's totally slows down the game, but that's because he's looking at 4 different ways to play a shot. On the clock, he's going to pick the top 2 shots and then go with his gut. And I've seen him play; he's strong. But I do hope he makes that Mosconi Cup because not only is he an awesome player, I mean, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's so respectable. You know, he conducts himself so proper. You know he'll peep out of him. And I mean, if they're talking about the Mosconi Cup, not even just skill, about being professional, how you carry yourself, then, you know, that's what we're looking at him. Like him and Oscar, definitely like Oscar Dominguez.
Right.
Another one that's so professional. You know, I hope they make it.
Now, how are they working it this year? Is it like all points or is it all fan picked?
No, actually, no, they're not doing it that way. They have Mark Wilson, who is the captain of the USA team. Now, I could be misquoting or be wrong here, so I apologize if I am. But from it's my understanding that Mark Wilson, he actually picked the team consists of 5 players.
Right.
He picked 7 players,
Okay.
and they're actually kind of like jostling, like fighting for their spot on the team. Shane is a shoo-in.
Right.
Then you have Oscar, Justin Bergman, Jeremy Sossei, I believe Brandon Schuff, Oscar Dominguez. I know there's somebody else. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting their name. And what he's going to do is, I believe, Smitty, John Smith, Mr. 400. He's going to be part of it. They're playing their tournaments. I guess he wants to see how they gel together. He's taking them out on the road, going to do some shows and everything, charity events and stuff like that. And also how they place in all their local tournaments and everything like that. So far, I see Jeremy always comes out. I mean, I think he's going to narrow it down to that. I don't think he's looking for just about the skill. Wow, did he call that?
How do you hit it?
Wow.
Yeah,
he called that. He called that. That's a nice shot. I mean, he's going to narrow it down, I think, to the tournaments they've been playing throughout the year, and also their personalities, stuff like that.
Right.
Does personalities win Mosconi Cups? I don't think so. Does it help how it looks for the U.S. and creating a true team and everything? Absolutely. I must be tired. I'm over here babbling on. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
So what's this again? If Jeremy gets to 9, it goes to 11?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jeremy came out of the loser side.
Chris Lighty is a 5. Goalkeeper shot. Christina Lee is a rookie.
Smacks those things.
Coming back in the team, so he's an 8. John Lowe is a 4. John and Ming are 3s, and Ray Feliciano is a 6. Okay. And she was 12 and 3 last season.
Yeah, but it's been having issues all day. Like he's been refreshing. I gotta stand up.
Do you want to take a seat back this one?
Yeah. All right. Thanks to Steve Kurtz. Steve Kurtz has got to stretch his legs there. All right, what did I miss here? It's 6-4, huh?
Yeah, Jeremy just came with a shot the prior rack. He had the 10 hanging down here in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, he played the billiard, right?
Yeah, that was pretty slick. I mean, it was there, but still, it's the execution. Wow.
Joey D, that link you put in there doesn't work.
Oh, he shut off links. Steve went in there and shut off URLs. Does that mean they can't post them, or
Yeah, we could leave
it's
them
just still a link, right?
on. Yeah, we'll leave them on just
Okay.
in case they were.
Yeah, Steve
They're
just shut them.
Photoshop and things, but that link that Joey D put in there is not working. So Hunter Lombardo has a chance right now to at least put another beat up, huh? He's been shooting good all day.
Oh, he's been shooting super solid. We all rode in together, Hunter, Tony, and myself.
Right.
And I guess he lasted so long because he didn't participate in eating any of the munchkins.
Right. We want to hear you.
Tessa, do you hear me?
He didn't want to eat anything. He didn't want pizza or nothing.
No, man. You know
Says
why?
he's on a mission.
No, truth of the matter is, Jennifer Beretta has him on this strict diet.
Right.
And,
Gotta bulk him up.
Yeah, and they help each other. Like, he works out with her game,
Right.
and she works out with him with his health.
Cool.
You know, so.
And we all know Jen's in good health,
Oh, she is.
good shape.
Yeah. Definitely. She's a good girl.
And it's solid.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, and the last two teams, Mike's group, Mike 16 and 5, Billy's 5, Birdman and 4, Joseph Emancipator, a rookie, Leo Birdman and 4.
All right, now we're at 6-5. There we go.
And everybody knows if Jeremy gets to the 9, it's an extended race to 11. Just in case you're just signing on.
And they're playing for all the marbles, huh?
For everything, hail the enchiladas.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Is this chat working?
That's what I was asking a few minutes ago, because on our end, I don't see it moving at all. And I'm
Yeah,
pretty
well,
sure they're chatting in there.
All right, well, let's refresh.
So, guys, if you're asking anything by any chance or telling me to shut up, I don't see it because the chat is not moving on our end.
No, they just might not be typing anything.
Oh, I doubt that very
No,
much.
they're not. No, there it is right there.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's strange.
Yeah. All right, 6-5.
Oh, yep, there, NJ, thank you. It's working.
Yep. But the Lombardo set up to break here in game 12. Still trails by 1. Trying to get to 9 first and end this.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling it. Oh, too, Hunter.
It's a long day.
No, I had them. They were waiting for me too, because my train was stuck for around 30 minutes. You know, and they had to just wait for me and wait around. So it was a long morning. And the ride is not too fun. I mean, it's a good hour away.
That's why I stayed here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna take off, and Double Dave opens his mansion to me every time I come down.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
And
man.
he invited me there, but I told him I'm just gonna stay here. It's the traffic and the tolls and the fuel, and who knows? You could be stuck in traffic for an hour and be late here, and I didn't want to take that chance, so I stayed local, half a mile away, a mile, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a nice little ride.
Al, the fat guy is on. I don't know which fat guy you're talking about.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
I don't know if you know Ron. I mean, if you know Darren Myers, he used to help Pat out. Good friends with Pat Fleming for many years.
I know Pat.
Yeah.
Don't know Darren.
Okay, which email address would you like me to send this to?
Speaking of Pat Fleming.
There you go. AccuStats Make It Happen coming up November 6th through the 9th. Prior to that, they'll be bringing us the U.S. Open. Go over to AccuStats.com. Check them out.
Hey, when Frankie was here, by any chance, did you get a chance to feel the weight of that brake cue?
No, I didn't. I really didn't, but I know we did find out who they're made by down in the Carolinas, I believe. Troy actually knew the name of the cue. Same one Zion's shooting with.
Oh,
Pretty sturdy cues.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of brake cue that'll chip balls. Things like
Really?
25, 26 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah, it felt like a bat.
Well, you know what? Eugene Staliv, the Russian champion, shoots with his cue, and the cue weighs about 26 ounces.
Wow.
That cue. You gotta feel that cue he shoots with all the time.
There ain't no popping up on his shots then, I guess.
Brutal.
Right?
Brutal. It's made out of like some heavy ash. I don't know.
Look at NJ Pool play. That's funny, because I'm wondering if anybody's typing. He's like watching the match, but he goes either that or everybody's busy photoshopping.
Yeah, they're gonna spam you all.
That's great.
Don't be surprised if Ron comes up with a logo that's like on this website, Gotham City Technologies. That's Ron Mason's website right there. You got any kind of issues with your PC, get in touch with Ron Mason at Gotham City Technologies. Also, if you want to build a website or host a website, that's the IT guy to go to right there. He's sitting right in the booth.
Thanks, Al.
Well, hey, that's what you do. And then, of course, every once in a while he brings in a box of munchkins for us. So we got to treat Ron right.
And speaking of what I do, I'm going to be having to do that in around 6 hours from now. So.
Well, I'm going to have to drive home from here about 4.5, 5 hours.
Oh, wow.
Then tomorrow I got to leave for Ohio, 6 hours away, 6.5.
What's that?
Got that Earl Strickland, Johnny Mora match coming up. Wednesday,
okay.
Thursday, and Friday, and I want to be there at least a day in advance because I don't know the setup.
Oh, okay.
That's Chad Bowling's room from Kings of Vapor.
The Kings of Vapor.
Yeah, called Kings of Billiards is the name of the room, formerly known as Crown Billiards. Need a rail. Got a rail. Yeah, the Kings of Billiards. 3 disciplines they're playing. They're playing Banks 9-ball and 10-ball.
Oh, that's
all
nice.
starting at 8 o'clock at night. Giving everybody a chance to...
And when is that again? October 1st, 2nd,
and 3rd. Yeah, it's free. Free to watch.
Oh, that's nice. That's always nice. So I wonder, with the World Cup of Pool, these guys flying back, if they're going to have jet lag.
Oh, I would imagine so.
Right.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Oh, but you know what? We're playing today. I totally forgot. Who won the World Cup of Pool?
Darren and Call Boys.
Really?
Yeah, took it down.
Well, good for them. Good for them. I mean,
absolutely.
When the first few matches I watched of the tournament, they looked a little shaky and all that, but a solid force, man. Darren
went hill.
Really? And then Niles. Oh man.
Yeah.
It was like the European Mosconi Cup right there. You were watching then, I guess.
Basically. And Darren, just getting married. You were there and.
Yeah. So you're saying Angie just came into some money then?
That's about right. Then with the house with the renovations.
Yeah, that's helpful, man.
Sure, it's helpful.
Good for him.
I'm sure he can't wait to get back home. Well, home for him, could either be out in Europe or.
Yeah. Well, I heard because he lives in Pennsylvania, where he has his new home. Heard that he offers lessons now out of his home.
Yeah, he set up the man cave, so to say. He's got a little diamond, not a little diamond. He's got a diamond table set up there. Came out really nice, burgundy in color or some kind of red. He's still got work to do though in there, so this money's gonna help. Quicker you pay the house off, the better off you are.
Yeah, good for him, man. I mean, he's always a solid player, man.
Yeah, good people. Well, it looks like Jeremy's going to want to make this an extended race. He's trying to navigate his way through this rack. He's got enough angle on the 2 just to. He's going to have to find that window between the 10 and the 9.
Yeah, he's going to stun it over, probably.
It's a small window, but he's got to get there.
I just sent it to you.
It looks like he's just about right. Just either stop it right there and play the 4 if it goes by the 9 in the other corner, or draw it back.
Yeah, I think he's cleared.
Yeah. Both teams
The only part that looks a little weird in this rack is when he gets to the 7-ball, of how he lands on the 7-ball, so he could fall onto the 8.
Yeah, well, with the 6 where it is, you should have no problem doing that. This is going to be the hardest thing right here, the 3, 4, and the 5.
really push the serves. Go to every person individually.
What do? Do you bump the 9 just a little bit and use it as a stopper?
Wait, is the 4 up there, or is this the 4 down here on the bottom right?
The 4 is right here.
Oh, I thought that was the 7-ball.
No, that's the 4.
Oh, okay. That's why. I thought that was the 7 up there.
That's going to be his hardest task, getting through the 4, 5. And then
he's going to just stun this right over. That's it.
Now he's home free.
Well, now we sound like Ed Colhane.
Well, when
they break the ball, and he goes.
Over.
As soon as they break, he goes. He's out.
Yeah, I know.
Right? No commentating.
No, just going to stun it over. to the rail, just like that. And, you know, from here it looks like he's out, right? I mean, we all can agree on that.
Yeah, funny things happen, but, you know, it's a high percentage that he's getting out.
Absolutely. I'd have to bet with him.
You know, and I know the table looks like it's sucking things up, but I played on them yesterday and the other one today. If you don't hit them pure, it's going to spit it out.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Well, you know, Jeremy's used to playing on diamonds.
Yeah, I loved it when I played today. It just makes you shoot focus that much more.
Yes.
Because you want to split the pocket, you know, so it's great to play on them.
I can see. I see the point. I guess I have to make sure that you explain it like that to them tomorrow.
He's not straight on that, right? Does he have to, like...
Even if he's got a little angle, he just goes the inside 3 rails and comes around for the 10.
That or he's going to go the top, like 1-2.
Oh, look, he's going to draw it back and just shoot it in the corner. Or power draw it back off the rail and back out again. Let's see what he does.
Wow, see
We
that?
were talking about the jam.
Spits it right out if you don't hit that in there. Wow, look how he landed there, though. This is not a gimme.
I don't know if you were watching how fast Hunter Lombardo jumped out of that seat sitting in the upper right-hand corner of your monitor. Talk about somebody being in shape. Man. Wow. He couldn't believe it. And you see what he was doing, Jeremy? He was power drawing that rock back out.
That's sweet.
Well, this is a tester now.
He's going to pop it right in the side pocket.
Well, that'll be the easiest shot and just let the cue ball run down center table. But you got to turn the cue loose. Just concentrate on making this 10.
Yeah, he'll pick one and that's that.
We could possibly see a 6-6 match. Look at this, I got the scoreboard.
He hit it nice.
Wrong. Let me correct myself here. I actually have the race up there. And the race on the bottom, so we're gonna take
Oh wow, I
this
didn't
off.
even notice that. So what do you put now, 9/11?
Yeah, 9 or 11. But anyway, we're tied at 6 apiece. And just in case you want to know and you want to pull when we're stopping in Lindenhurst, New York, here it is, Mr. Cue Billiards hosting this event this weekend. We all had a great time. We hate to see it end. If we had sleeping bags and or bunk beds in the back, we'd probably crash out right here and start work in the morning. So Saturday morning we get here, we are all set up, and then all of a sudden this place got flooded with players, and about an hour and a half to 2 hours later, it was nice to see everybody turn out for this event. It's growing. Put it on your calendar. In fact, the Predator Tour will be back here around Christmas, like for a classic.
I think
If
so.
I'm not mistaken. It's like, you know, the Predator Christmas Classic or something to that nature.
No, I'll look it up right now.
'66, we're going into game 13. 5 ball finds the side pocket. The 8's going to find the upper left-hand corner or just hang around. 1 ball. Every ball moved up table except for the 10. The 10 is the only ball remaining at the lower half of the table on the low cushion.
Yeah, it's actually, it's going to be back here December 6th and the 7th. We're
Right.
going to have the first annual Mr. Cue Billiards Holiday Classic.
There you go.
It's a $1,500 added event.
Ooh, put it on your calendar, guys.
That's December 6th and 7th. That's stop number 26. It's actually the last stop of the Predator Tour before its finale.
not sending it from my laptop. Yeah, it says that I sent it to you at 11:11 p.m.
Pops 89. You're awake? You have a note for being awake right now?
Yeah, it says, according to this, I sent it 6 minutes ago.
Wow.
I was mentioning to everybody before. I was talking to Steve, telling him. Sorry about that.
We
Hunter,
can't hear you.
do you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
All right, I hear you too then. Go ahead.
All right. No, I was telling everybody before that Hunter, he plays out of Amsterdam Billiards. You know,
When
and
he's in the city, yeah.
when he's in the city, you know that. And so I see him a lot. I've never seen somebody throw balls the way he does. Like spinning it and like just making the object ball go like crazy, you know. I don't think it worked out there for him, but
I think this is a makeable 3. Jeremy Sossei taking a good look at it. I believe it goes. And he's got a good shot at making it. Yeah, I believe that is correct. 28 players. I believe so.
oh, he hung that up there.
So both players having a little problem with the 3.
I think he's going to be getting that back.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
You can have this one, sir. I'm just going to sit in my seat and relax a little bit. Hunter is familiar with the rules, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think he's just going to check every possible thing. If he massays it off a rail, kick in off the 8 ball. Tony's over here knocking everything down.
Play by play, baby.
That's right.
There it is. Hunter says go for it. You know, if you hit the outside of this 3, it looks like it might go off the 8, but you got to hit it real good for that to happen. You got to hit it with some power. You can see the brackets on the Predator Facebook page. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Troy. Yeah, don't move your cursor over to the next tab and open it up. That's too much. Boy, are we getting lazy. There
See,
it is.
that's what Hunter was looking at, and
Yeah.
I'm surprised he gave that when he seen that.
Well, you had to spin it with power, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't like it, but look what happened. Now he's trapped behind the 8 ball. 4 ball's right there by the side pocket.
Oh, why? I don't know why I keep thinking that's the 7 ball.
Are you colorblind?
No, I'm not. I was just thinking
Do you
that,
know
and I'm not colorblind.
Do you know who Steve is?
Is he?
Steve Kurtz is, yeah.
Oh, is that why he plays 14-1? Because he doesn't have to worry about it?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, from this angle, I see the 7. On the prior one, it didn't look the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
This is
tired.
tough. I mean, you know, he can kick it.
It's going to go 2 rails.
He didn't. I think he called safe because to make this is another story. 2 rails and really thin cut that.
Let me put it
Don't
behind
hit
the
the
9 ball.
inside of it. If you hit the inside, you're gonna.
Oh, he played it.
He did play it.
Oh, he may have got fortunate. Poor girls, it's funny. Looking for rhino pigs. Joe DeVito just said he photoshopped you out.
I totally believe him.
Well, he says Photoshop for you, so I have a feeling there's going to be some rhino thing popping up. Joe, I will charge you when I see you.
All right, as Hunter takes his time, we're going to take a quick look at the bit here. Oh, I got to sign into your
Yeah, the WordPress sign-in's coming up, Joe.
WordPress.
Joe, go back to the site that you found it, and if you're in your own WordPress site, go back to the root of the site, and then find the image and save that, send that URL.
Well, if you want, just send it to upstatealpool@gmail.com, and I'll let me know when it's there.
You drawing this over to the side. Wow, I can't believe he just did that.
That's
It didn't
big.
even look like that was not even necessary.
How big is that scratch when you tied at 6 apiece?
Yeah. That one's in a, yeah.
And Jeremy has to force this to a game to 11.
Yeah?
You know, he's got to force it. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, folks. We have another 17 hours of pool coming for you with this.
Another 17 hours. Wow.
We have a possibility.
Get the mattresses out. Jerry T, we're going to the mattresses. Get the mattresses out to the new room. We're going to, the new room. We're all going to crash here. Well, I'll tell you what, that scratch came at an awful time for Hunter Lombardo because tied at 6, that's a big scratch.
Yeah, that was a shocker, that one.
Sure.
It just, he has so many other options to move that cue ball. I'm surprised he chose that. Aaron, you got to stop with that sweatband stuff. I didn't know your chat handle. Now I know it's you. Just by
There you have it. And Jeremy Sossei now takes the lead, 7-6. What did Joey DeVito, what does he say there? I tried to post it somewhere so I can link it. Al, give me your email one more time. upstatealpool@gmail.com.
Upstate, what's up, baby? JT stopping by real quick. What a set. 7-6, Jeremy.
Wow.
Big scratch by Hunter. Wow.
JT is outside the pool room interviewing people at the
I
front.
just want
with
to
another
stop
headset.
by the booth real quick and just give a very special shout out to Gotham City Technologies and Ron Mason. Thank you for stopping by the booth and swinging by. You had a great tournament. It was a pleasure playing with you and watching you. You're playing great. Keep it up.
Wow.
Thank
JT.
you, sir. Thank you, Jerry. It's NYC grind on our mind.
Thanks for stopping by.
What?
Can I leave?
No. You get a note? Take it easy, Bob. I didn't get anything from you yet, there. All right, we might have to say so long to Ron Mason. We're trying to get him to stay. Are you staying, Ron, or you
No,
got
I'm
to step
getting
out?
up. I'm getting up. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
listen,
it's cool.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening to me babble on.
Well, thank you for sitting in. We enjoy your company and do it more often.
Absolutely. You have it all good night, guys, and enjoy the rest of the match.
Thanks, Ron.
All right.
Well, there you have it. Ron Mason of Gotham City Technologies sitting in the booth. Hey, Joe, you just got something here. Oh, Ron just stepped out. Oh, man. He just stepped out of the booth. He's a little bit busy. And now I got the Photoshop. Did you put it on his Facebook wall? If not, I'm going to put this on his Facebook wall. All right, let me take out the one that I had in there. Let me take this one out. Delete that. Oh. Screwed up, sorry. Delete that. Delete this one. Oh. Make sure we go back to the match so we don't miss anything. And I'll try to work this one here. All right, we got Ron Mason in the rhino suit, courtesy of Joey D. I'll get that up on the monitor as soon as I can. There it is. Let me take the logos out of the way. There is Ron Mason in the rhinoceros suit, and that is photoshopped. Ron the Rhino Mason. Somebody photoshopped it. They got his face in there.
24 for him? Me?
All right, Jeremy Sossei took a break. So here he is. And there's his action figure. And Joey D just photoshopped Ron Mason's face in the rhino suit. We're going to have to make a logo for him, and we're going to have to get him one of those action figures. NYC Grind on the wheels, spinning it right here at Mr. Cue Billiards, folks, in Lindenhurst, New York, out on the island. We call it Silly Island, but it's Long Island. Jerry T doing all the CIA work. He's got cameras around the whole room. I can give you a shot of how many cameras he's got. Man, he's a hanger. Believe it or not, there's one in the dark you could hardly see, but there's a tripod. You see that tripod right on that counter?
Yeah, he took one down on the other.
There's Jerry's one camera, and he took the other one down off the other camera, and he's got one hanging from the ceiling. The guy's Spider-Man. You don't know how sometimes he gets them up on the walls. JT of NYC Grind spinning it. All right, we're on break, guys. Waiting Jeremy Sossei to come back from his break. Score right now, 7-6. He's going to let Hunter Lombardo sweat it. No, Joe, he didn't leave. Somebody has a question for you. They want to know if you appreciate it. Looks pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
I like that.
Joey D put it together for you.
Joey.
Yeah.
Tell him, does a house come with that?
And he said he wants a house with that one too, Joe.
He's a realtor.
Yes, he is. All right, we're back. Jeremy Sossei says we're back.
That's pretty slick.
Okay. Jeremy Sossei has to force this into a race to 11. Leads here 7-6. Steve Kurtz, where is he? I know he's around somewhere. I don't think he left yet. Actually, he hit it. He feathered the one. It was hard for me to see it also, but Hunter said I hit it, and Jeremy said says I know. Jeremy was sitting right on that line of fire. Don't make us go back to the videotape. Who used to do that? Wolf. I think his last name was Wolf. He was a sports and was he a news reporter, a sports reporter for the news? Warner Wolf, I think it was his name. Let's go to the videotape. Yeah, Warner Wolf, yeah.
She's in Wisconsin.
Allison Fisher of NYC Grind. We know you've been working all day long. You still awake out there, young lady? Mr. Robles and Phil Davis want to give you a big hello and a very well thank you. So we're going to look for you in the chat. If you're not in the chat, Allison Fisher, you better have a note. She's in the chat. She is actually in the chat. Wow. Well, good evening. Well, almost. And Tony said he's sending you the pictures right now as he speaks. Yeah, she just said she's in there. And she said, Tony said thank you. And he said thank you to Upstate Al. I'm just relaying messages, guys. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just relaying them. Yeah. She's still there. Man, she's a grinder, huh? Sit down. Sit down. Come on. We want to hear how you set this deal up. Yeah, it's a hanger. Come on. You know Allison's out there in the chat. I know you got to get in there. Phil says he's getting in, Allison. 2 seconds. He's not getting in. Allison says she's got the email, Tony. Awesome. Thank you, he said, once again. All right, here we go. Jeremy Sossei has to force this into an extended race to win here. And he will force this into an extended race and be on the hill to force this into an extended race if he can pocket this 9 and 10 ball. Jeremy has to go to 11 because he comes from the B side of the chart. And Hunter Lombardo would just have to go to 9. And there it is. I'll tell you, we had the system up and running since we got here on Saturday morning, and we had no issues with it. Thank God. Watch when I say something, a storm will blow through in the finals. Then I'll just have to go to the airwaves. Start using a cellular hotspot just to get it out there. Jeremy Sossei breaks dry. Hunter Lombardo can see the 1 clearly. Whether the 4-ball blocks the pocket or not, I can't tell from this angle. Let me see if I can pick it up on the other side. Looks like the 4 is definitely in the way as we get a couple of railbirds. This place has still got a couple of dozen railbirds left in it here at the front watching this finals. Plus Jerry T. I'll give you a shot of him in a second. Still on the job here. Played the 4-ball combination. And now he's got the 1 straight down the rail. If he wants to back cut it into the bottom left-hand corner, he can. Or he probably can play it into the side pocket, right where the 7 lies on the right-hand side. Just going to elect to play a little safe. Where is Jerry T? Guess what? Oh, I don't know if you can see him. Kind of dark on the side of the pool room, but he's sitting in a chair like an Indian style with the camera in his hand. coming back from Wisconsin. I'll meet you in Ohio. All right, Jeremy Sossei lining up to kick this one ball. Maybe stop the rock right there and send the one ball up and down table. Let's see how he hits it. Yeah, he was trying to escape that too. He didn't want to leave any kind of shot for Hunter. You know, a shot like this can turn this whole match around. Keep in mind, Hunter only has to get to 9 to win this whole thing. If Jeremy gets to 9, both players have to go to 11. Nice shot, busted open to 2-5. But where's the pocket? Nicely played safe. Time to go to the jump cue. Jeremy to the air. Maybe rail first. Right at the 2 ball. JK. Well, feathered the 10 ball getting out of there. Wound up with a good shot on the 5. This is one predicament you don't want to be in with this angled shot. Cutting it up the rail. I don't think he has the back cut into the side pocket from this angle. He's going to have to play this up the rail. And this is a hard shot. Uncle Lombardo taking a hard look at back cutting this ball. I mean, that's severe. Safety called, as you heard Hunter just now. Bye, Donna. Safety played, and that was the speed. Keep the cue ball behind the 10. Real good. Safety called by Jeremy Sossei. Around the world he went and left a shot. Stop bumping into balls. Funny things happen, and there's the evidence of it right there. As Hunter pockets the 8, bumps the 10, and leaves himself no shot on the 9 unless he could cross bank it or just bank it to the short rail. He's got to escape the kiss or elect to kick it and hold the cue ball down table. Now 11:52 p.m. on the East Coast. Well, he played it safe, and he probably got lucky as Jeremy Sossei comes to the table and says, how did this happen? 9 ball wound up right back more or less in the same position it was, and the cue ball a little higher. And Jeremy Sossei says, I'll let you know what I'm going to do. I think he said in a little while. And he was talking to Hunter whether he's going to play safe or not. He'll let him know in a little bit. He's getting down there and he's exercising his stroke, figuring out what he's going to do before he actually lets Hunter know. Hunter played the shot, so Jeremy Sossei had the option of giving it back to him. Hunter Lombardo is going to play the bank. He's got to escape the kiss here. He's got to be real careful. Got to beat the kiss. See? There's the kiss. So now, once again, he played the shot, and Jeremy Sossei has the option to give it back to him again. And he gives it back to him, and Hunter Lombardo goes right to his seat. Well, back to his chair. I believe he changed sticks. He might jump this with a full cue. He's going to the air. Let's see. Probably going to get a jump cued out. That's what he's doing. Reaching into his bag of tricks, getting part of the arsenal out. Going to the short stick. Safety called. Ball in hand. Means we're going to get this forced into a race to 11. That's what it means. If Jeremy Sossei just pockets these next two balls. Have it. Jeremy Sossei gets to 9 first. It's now a race to 11. Once again, folks, you're watching the Tony Robles Predator Pro-Am Tour. We're coming to you live from Mr. Cue Billiards in Lindenhurst, New York. We want to remind you about the AccuStats Make It Happen event coming up November 6th through the 9th. Also would like to say thank you to Allison Fisher and NYC Grind co-producing this live stream. Delta 13, Ozone Billiards, Poisoned by Predator, and Upstate Owl will be heading to Akron, Ohio to bring you this free stream $3,000 exhibition match between the great Earl Strickland and the great Johnny Mora out of Canada. Winner take all. Playing 3 disciplines of pool. Banks, 9-ball, and 10-ball, all starting at 8 p.m. each day. That'll be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. NYC Grind jumping on board with AZB TV. Would like to thank Lucasi Cues, keeping Upstate Owl on the road. And a big shout out to Diana Hoppy. She's got the Road Stories 2 now available. The Earl Strickland Road Stories 2. You can go over to dianahoppy.com and watch the trailer for it. It's pretty funny. They're for sale. We gave one away today. Or yesterday. I forget. I'm so mixed up with the days. Scotty Bannon won. All right, the 6th ball falls into the side pocket. A long stretch on the 1. And the 2 ball down table next to the 5 at the bottom left-hand corner of your monitor is where the 2 rests. So if he can stretch and cut this into the top left-hand corner, play it with some right-hand English. Come all the way back down table and fall between the 4 and the 2. He'll have a shot on the 2. But it's a lot to ask. Not only the cut shot, but then getting the cue ball down table. Looks like he's going to play safe. No. Well, he's not going to shoot it until he's ready. That's for sure. Played the safe. I don't think he hit it quite enough. I think he left the window. Watch the cue. Those points on those side pockets, they grow so big when you're cruising by them with the cue ball. Just grab the point of that side pocket and left Jeremy Sossei a shot on the 1. Now in a better position because the 2 ball is lying right there on the left side of the table. Hit it bad. The 1 ball is going to hang right there, and Hunter Lombardo has a shot. But still, at this point, we're racing to 11. Jeremy Sossei needs 2, and Hunter Lombardo needs 5. So he's got a long road to climb. Not impossible, but 1 game at a time. Three-9 combination, sending the 3 down towards the 5 after playing this combination to save a shot to the 3.
That's not it. It was in the beginning of the match when he went to 13.
Well, it looks like Mr. Lombardo is going for his extension. Put the extension on the butt so he can reach this. have it, 9-7. Staying alive. Snook in the house. Must be early out there on the West Coast. This is the finals, and the race is now to 11, so I can actually change that. Let's see, how do I change it? I'm shot. Hey, Troy, have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be home first, at least for the entire day, and probably leave tomorrow night. Get a good day's sleep and get right back on the road. Jeremy Sossei right now and Hunter Lombardo getting real deliberate at this time of night. Jeremy Sossei forcing us into a race to 11. Leads 9-7.
What's up, JT? Sitting in the booth for Upstate Al. Scores 9 games to 7. Jeremy Sossei over Hunter Lombardo. And it looks like Jeremy's about to get on the hill here in this race to 11. Wow. Jeremy Sossei, 10 games to 7. Both of these players are really great up-and-coming players. I mean, both are veterans, but they're both young players in the game. And Hunter's really come a long way over the last few years, and Jeremy, in my opinion, is really on top of his game. He's been progressively more consistently cashing in these Predator Tour events. I mean, first and seconds. Which is always there, and abroad as well. When he's traveling, when he travels around, he's a force to be reckoned with. So it's really awesome to see some of the great players in the game today, really local to this area. Tony Robles and Gale and Finnegan from the Predator 9-Ball Tour, Predator Pro-Am Tour, have really done a good job bringing great open pro talent, as well as filling a very strong, very full field of the amateurs as well. And it's always a treat on Sunday to watch, the finals or the wrap-up of the amateurs playing, and then, of course, to be able to take in some of the greatest talent in the game. So right now, Jeremy's racking, and when he breaks, he's going to have an opportunity to stay on the table and close this out. Hunter needs 4 games to win, so right now he's just looking for a chance at the table. Big break by Jeremy. Did he make a ball? No. Comes up dry. Does he leave Hunter a shot? Yeah, I believe he can make the one clean. Nice shot, but let's see how the cue lines up. Well, this is a tricky shot. Hunter certainly can't take this for granted. He has to play pretty much pinpoint position here. I mean, he has like a range, maybe about a foot, 2 feet. Because he's going to try to play position for the 4. I like it. That was a great shot by Hunter. The key with that shot with the 3 was to make sure that he didn't have too much of an angle on the 4, or of course to make sure he didn't safe himself. So it's tricky to make sure that he got in that range, that middle ground range, and he played that ball perfectly. And right now it looks like Hunter's going to be able to make easy work of the rest of these balls. Well, this actually, I may have spoke too soon because it looks like he has a 6. He has an angle going away from the 7, but it shouldn't be much trouble. He's probably just going to follow this up, take a little bit of a sharper cut on the 7. And the key here is just make the shot, would follow. No, you know, you're not in risk of scratching. I mean, he may choose to put a little bit of left on it, just to avoid the 9 and all that. Hunter Lombardo looking to close the gap. Take 8 games to 10 if he's able to pocket this 10. All right, Hunter pockets the 10, closes the gap 10 games to 8. Still in this race to 11 games. Hunter's a really strong player that the New York area has had an opportunity to see a lot of over the last few years, especially of late. Hunter really likes New York, and you know, he comes, visits, and it plays a lot of different places here in the area when he's around. And he's really a great player, and he's come a long way. It's always a pleasure to watch him play. All right, Hunter set the break. He needs 3 to win it, ladies and gentlemen. And Upstate Al sitting back in the booth, going to join you. It's really been awesome to be able to sit in for a minute a couple times throughout this event. It's been a great event, and I'm going to watch this from up close. Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everything. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you when I see you.
All right. Back in the driver's seat. 10 to 8. Watch the cue ball. This could be lights out. This could be it right here. Jeremy knows it. You heard it. Safety called. All right, no hit. Ball in hand once again. Look at the 110. This could end right here. But with a wide open table, Jeremy Sossei can also run this out. He's going to take a look at everything, that's for sure. Excellent shot. He's got probably a good half of the cue ball to cue on. He should be okay. He can actually stop the cue ball right there. He's got a little bit of an angle, but he should be able to hold the cue ball right there and shoot the 6 in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, he is over the ball. This is the shot I thought he was going to shoot. Good shot. Put himself right back in line. There you have it, Jeremy Sossei winning the Tony Robles Predator Pro-Am Tour here at Mr Cue Billiards in Lindenhurst, New York. I'm Upstate Al. Would like to thank everybody that's been on the stream, everybody sharing the information.
Round of applause for Scott.
And of course, all the guest commentators that we had. Scott Murphy, the owner here, hanging in there all night long. It's been a long weekend for all of us. What a great match, great finals. Both players electing to play for it all. We want to thank NYC Grind, jumping on board with AZB TV. Our guest commentator, Mr. Steve Kurtz. Ron Mason, Jerry Tarantola, whoever else I'm forgetting that stepped in the booth, we want to say thank you.